So we're gonna be working on equivalent expression, and this is our day 2 because yesterday we really struggled in understanding the lesson. So we'll do day 2. So our goal is to write equivalent algebraic expression by using the properties of multiplication, right? Like if you remember the properties of multiplication, distributive property, commutative property, associative property. Those are the 3 basic properties that we need to remember all the time. But before I move forward, let's make a little quick check. What is the best gadget? Here, you cannot write. So
best gadget for what? It's gadget.
It's up to you. Whatever gadget you think a gadget is.
What is gadget?
Anybody could explain what a gadget is?
I know.
One at a time.
I know.
Wait, stop. One at a time. You guys need to raise your hand. So there's no I know. Raise your hand if you want to speak. Fraudy, you have your hand up. Go ahead.
Yes. It's like something you use so you can do math better, or you can draw better instead of making mistakes.
That's true. It's something that you use.
It's not just that.
Something that you use
for survival things.
Correct.
When you're trapped in the forest.
That's true.
Or you got some stuff.
That's true. So
And also
anything,
for art.
yeah, anything that will help you make your life easy. So with that said, what is the best gadget that you have? Why is that? I give you like 30 seconds to think. All right, Freddie, what is the best gadget you have, and why is it? Freddie?
I have a long one. It's like long. I like it because I can do, because when I want to do like a line break, it goes on and on.
What do you have? A long what?
I don't know how to say it.
A ruler? A meter stick? What do you have?
One of those, but big. It's long. It's just straight.
Oh, okay then. So it helps you make a straight line. Kenny, what do you have?
My phone.
Okay, why?
Because like if I don't get something, I can Google it or YouTube it. And like I have calculator inside my phone, and I have like I can download like apps like what I need.
Correct. That's true. Karina.
Finally. So it's literally air, because I can't even not breathe air and then live like 20 seconds.
Oh, so that's the best gadget you got. Raymond,
Yeah.
how about you?
My PC.
Why?
Oh, I agree with Raymond. Because it lets you do everything.
Okay. Jaden, give us something.
Same thing as Raymond's.
Oh my god, you guys are real like a techie one. Listen, the best gadget that I have that I'm able to buy.
It's my life.
That's not a gadget. And you're not raising your hand, so you cannot just scream. Alright, so the best gadget I was able to buy for my kitchen is a rice cooker and an air fryer. It helps me cook fast. In a rice cooker, I'm just gonna put rice, vegetable in a corner, and maybe sausage, and then just press it on, and voila! In like 15 minutes, 15 minutes, it's done. I don't have to cook separately 3 things. So it's my gadget for me. That is like help me makes my time being useful and efficient. See, you think you have so much gadget, but there are so many things that you guys could think your gadget is. It's not limited to cell phone. It's not limited to computer or internet connection. Karina has air. There's a special gadget that allows her to breathe every second. Alright? You guys think too much. Alright, let's go to the next slide. Be ready with your notebook, okay? So here we're gonna review. Alright, you have to pay attention because I'm reviewing back everything that Savas have shared to us yesterday fast, but I'm making it slow today. So it says consider 2 expression 3n plus 6 and 3 parentheses n plus 2 to evaluate them. I deleted some of it. So the two expressions for n given value, are they equivalent? So by evaluating or by changing or by substituting the value of n, let's check if they are equivalent to each other. I'll start with 3n plus 6 using 2. So we said 3n, it means that's 3 times n plus 6. I'm gonna put 2 on there and then plus 6. And then I'm gonna simplify that. They're gonna be 6 plus 6 equals 12. So there you go. I was able to evaluate by substituting the value of 2. Let's see if this is equivalent to that expression. So you're gonna say 3.
No, wait, where do we got 2?
Here, it says n is equals to 2.
Oh.
And then later, n is equals to 3. So thank you for asking for that. So that's 2 plus 2. The value will be given to you to check if they are correct. So now we're gonna do parentheses first, right? So that's 3 times 4. Then we know it's 12. There you go. So we could prove that this expression 3n plus 3 parentheses n plus 2 is also equivalent to 3n plus 6, because when we evaluate them, their value are the same. Question, I don't need to prove it using number 3. We already proved that it is equivalent to each other. Question?
Yeah, I have a question.
Go ahead.
So like if both of them answer is not same, so like if the first one is 12 and the second one is 13, and then if we do B with the same number and if it's like the same answer, so that it's gonna be n the first one and n3. I don't know how to explain. It's okay.
So give me the value again that you said. What value did you say you're changing it?
Well, I'm saying that okay.
Go ahead.
I'm saying that, like, you know how there's 12, you did it with n2,
Yes.
like, because there's 2.
Okay.
And there's also, it says n equals to 3, so I'm saying that why it didn't take n3 instead of
Oh,
3.
no. It's just another example that we could prove. We could change that n is 3. Okay, let's do that. It's just like I don't need to prove again that they are equivalent by using n is equals to 3. We could use that and see if they are really the same. So let's do that anyways, all right? So just to clarify something in our mind. So that's 3 times 3. We're using now n equals to 3 plus 6. So we know they're gonna be 9 plus 6 gives you what? 15, right? Let's see if using this expression will give us also 15 by n is equals to 3. So 3 and n is 3 plus 2. So now we're gonna go 3 times 5. Still we get 15. So as long as those two expressions, no matter what number you're putting in as a value of the variable, and they end up with the same value at the end, then those two expressions are equivalent. They are the same. Even though they look different, 3n plus 6 and the other is 3 times n plus 2. This is a product form and this is a factored form. They give us the same amount or equivalent value at the end. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. Let's go to the next one. You take a picture of this. Come on.
Can you zoom in a little bit, Miss Gongora?
Yes, what did it say?
Can you zoom in a little bit?
Can you get? I'm sorry, say again? So we're gonna do the next example, okay? So let's look at the expression 2 parentheses 5x plus 3, or 2 times the quantity of 5x plus 3. We're gonna use distributive property to rewrite the expression as the sum of two terms without the parentheses. So if I'm gonna do 2 times 5x plus 3. All right, so remember yesterday we learned with Savas and how it was done. So actually in my other class, I said we're just gonna do a distribute and just multiply quick, but they did not understand it that way. So what we're gonna do here is you're gonna multiply 2. You're gonna multiply 2 to 5x, because you are going to distribute 2 to every single term inside the parentheses. So there are 2 terms here, 5x and 3. So that's gonna be times 5x. All right. Since that's plus, I put plus here. 2 times 3. And then we simplify. 2 plus 5x is 10x plus 6. Can I make 10x plus 6 to become 16x? Yes or no?
No.
Why not? Why not?
Because I
Because
don't know.
they are not. You're correct. We cannot put them together because they are not like terms. They are not the same. This looks like I had 10x, or I have 10 bananas and I have $6 left. So the bananas and the dollar is not the same. So they are not the same. All right? So here,
What is distributive property?
can anybody tell me what distributive property is? Other than I'm telling you, and you still remember? Not really? Distribute, from the word distribute, right? Means to give. To give it to every single member of the group. So in this case, the group is 5x plus 3 because they are in parentheses. Remember the parentheses? Other than it works as multiplication, it also works as a group. So the 2 will be given to each member of the group, will be distributed to each member of the group. So 2 is given to 5x and will also be given to 3. So distribute, give it to each member. As multiplication though, that's a property of multiplication. Alright? So it says here, test if the equivalency of substituting by x equals to 3 both original expressions is the same. So the original expression is 2, 5x plus 3. That's the original one, right? It tells us to see if we got that correct. Or we got them equivalent, if we're able to create equivalent of value. So this is 2, which I could not see. So that's 2 times 5. The x, it says x should be 3. So let's put 3 here, plus 3. Alright, so since we do parentheses first, we'll do inside. So that's gonna be 15 plus 3. And now they're going to be 2 times 18. Right? Because 5 plus is 18. And how much is 2 times 18? How much is that back? What's the value of 2 times 18? Anybody?
36.
36. That's correct. So let's see if using that equivalent expressions that we've created, that we were able to find 36. So the expression that we have is 10x plus 6. We said that these two are equivalent to each other, right? 10x. Well, my pointer is not correct. I don't know what's happened, but so 10x plus 6. So that becomes 10 times, let's say the value of x is 3 plus 6. According to order operation, we multiply first, right, guys? So that is going to be 30 plus 6, and that gives us 36. So therefore, this expression is equivalent to that expression because we're able to find the value by evaluating them by substituting it to x equals to 3. It's 36 is equivalent to 36. So those two expressions are equal.
No, wait, but then how do we get 36 on this one?
Where? On
the A.
On here?
No, for A. Because
which is A? Where is the A? Oh, for the A?
problem
No,
A.
no, no. For problem A, we're just creating two equivalent expressions. Like, is 2 and 5x plus 3 equal to 10x plus 6? We want to prove that by substituting the value. So we prove that by substituting the first term, this one, the original, and we got 36. And then we also prove that by substituting value here for the second term, and we got 36. So using this first expression and the last expression, we were able to create 36. So that's why we could say, okay, 2 parentheses x 5x plus 3 is equivalent to 10x plus 6. Clear? Okay, take a picture.
Yes.
All right, so take a picture. So here in this example, it says use distributive property again to write equivalent expression without the parentheses. It's given with the parentheses. Remember last 2 examples, we already did this. So with your help, I'm gonna ask you to do it with me. All right, maybe I'll do the first one. So the first one gonna be 5 times x. We're gonna give it to x, right? We're gonna do like that. And then again 5, and I'm gonna multiply it to the second term inside the parentheses, which is 2, and then we simplify it, 5x plus 10, and that's our final answer. Remember, we cannot make it 15x because what? They are not like terms. Only like terms. Yes, correct. Only terms that are the same, like, we could put together. Like the same family, if we are talking about family. Alright, for letter B, who's brave
I have
enough?
a question.
Sure. Go
What
ahead.
if like the 10 is 10x? Can they add together or no?
Oh, good question. So if I have something like a sidetrack, so if I have something like 5x plus 10x, are they the same term? Are
Yes.
5x? Yes, because they are the same group of x with the variable of x and the exponents are the same. So this one I could add. Definitely I can. So just like saying I have 5 bananas and 10 bananas. Hey, I have 15 bananas. So this one is different. I have 5 bananas. I have $10. So 2 exact different things. So 2 exact same things. 2 different, the same. All right?
Do you like bananas?
I love bananas. That help me wake up every day. All right, let's go for the next one. What will be this one? B is 3 times
I got this one.
quantity of x plus. Okay, Raymond, calm down. Okay, you, go. You startled me. What will this be? Thank you,
This
Kenny,
will
for
be-
raising your hand. Go ahead.
This will be 12x
Okay.
plus 2.
You're missing something.
No, plus 3. No, plus 6.
All right. So I'm just gonna go straightforward. So where did we get 6? We're gonna multiply 3 times 2, and then that will becomes 12x plus 6. That's
And then the answer will be at 18x.
Is 18x correct for this?
No, it's just 12x plus 6.
Why do you think 18x will not be correct?
But if you look at the bottom, it says 5x plus 10x.
Yeah, but this has x, Raymond.
I know, but why we cannot add an x to 6?
No, this is a different example that we have. This is
Ah,
our
I see.
answer. This was the answer, and this was the answer. Don't get confused. I can erase this one because you guys.
Got it.
All right, Kenny, next one.
So then it is 9 parentheses 2n.
Okay,
Then a
9
parentheses.
9 parentheses 2n.
Then it is 9 minus 5.
Wait, it's minus first. Minus 9 times 5. The operation first. Yeah. And then the final answer gonna be
is 18 minus
18n.
45. No,
Yes, 9 times 2 is 45. That's
yeah.
correct. And that will be our final answer. We cannot put them together, guys, unless I tell you what if n is 20? What will be the value? So that's a different story. But for now, we end up here. That's our answer. All right. So for this expression, the equivalent for 5 parentheses x plus 2 is 5x plus 10, and for x times the quantity of 4x plus 2 is 12x plus 6, and 9 times the quantity of 2n minus 5 is 18n minus 45. Alright? Later on, when you're experts, you don't need to have this second part. You just go straight 18n minus 45. You just go straight 12x plus 6. Alright? Take a picture. Question. Alright, take a picture. Number 4, consider the expressions 12x plus 30. So you're just going to ask first, what is the greatest common factor between 12 and 30? Raise your hand if you want to speak. Or Karina, I'll call you. Karina, what is the... Oh, I have hands up. Karina, what is the greatest common factor between 12 and 30?
6.
6. So if I'm gonna write 6 here, because that's what we're gonna say. Here it says the greatest common factor. If I'm gonna take 6 as the greatest common factor between 12x and 30, what is the other factor that we could use so that it becomes 12x altogether? So you said we took 6 times what to becomes 12x?
2.
Not really. You're missing something.
2x.
Correct. So that's 2x. So I'm gonna write 2x here. Here, I got 30
Wait,
over
you're
here.
also x already, so that's why I'm saying 2.
My bad. So I'm just gonna erase that. Let's change it to plus. You're right. You're right. I didn't see that there's already x. All right. So how about for 30? What are the factors? You said first factor we already took 6 out. So what will the other factor to make it 30?
5.
So we get a 5. So I'll put 5 here. So we created an equivalent expression for 12x plus 30 to be 6 times the quantity of 2x plus 5. But there is another, let's say they did not use a greatest common factor. What is the other common factor between 12 and 30? What's the other common factor between 12 and 30? Give me one, Raymond. Or
4.
Wait, 4 will not go to 30 though. Or
2. Yeah, 2.
So we were able to get 2. 2 is another common factor. What else? Orhan was raising hand before. Give me a second, Raymond. Orhan was raising hand before. What's the other factor other than 2 and 6?
3.
Is that Orhan talking or Raymond screaming?
It's called Raymond screaming.
I know, right? Alright, so now you listen. If I got 2 as a common factor, other factor that I go outside, what is the other factor that is like the quantity inside that will remain if that's 12x? So I took 2 as a common factor. What will be inside?
6x plus 5.
So that's gonna be 12x. Wait, I'm gonna write here 12x plus 30. So Raymond said, Raymond, give the other people a chance to talk the next one, okay? So that's gonna be 6x. No, you have to give other people a chance. And then this is 5. Okay. So here, Kenny, if I gonna get 3 as our common factor, common, not greatest, because we know greatest is already 6. What will be the other quantity inside? So that's 12x. What will this be? Kenny? Frody?
So 30.
I'm sorry, say again. Don't unmute right away. What is it?
1230.
No, this is 12x plus 30, right? So now, what will be the next quantity? If I'm gonna take out from this a factor of 3, what will this be and what will that be? What is the first term? What will be the second term?
Can I say it?
Yes, go ahead, Karina.
I'm not really sure. Is it 4
It's 4, but you're missing something. 4 what?
or X?
That's for x. You need the x because that's still part of the product of 12x. And the last term in the binomial? So that's 30. I took away 3 as a factor. What other factor is in there?
10.
10 is correct. So now we can say that this is a factor. This is an equivalent. I mean, that's an equivalent expression. This is another equivalent expression for 12x plus 30. 12x plus 30, we'll be able to create 3 equivalent expressions. 1 using the greatest common factor and 2 using the common factor. If you want to evaluate them and see if they are equivalent to each other, you know what to do. You just change the value of x and solve it using order operation, and then you see if they are correct or not. Alright? Question? Alright, take a picture. In exercise 5, we're going to write each of the following as an equivalent product of expression using the GCF and another factor. So, give me the greatest. Let's do the first one. Let's say, can I have somebody else that's we're not able to share, like Jaden, Jai, Jaying, Kenny, Mason, Notion, anyone else who haven't shared, like Samia. Alright, I'll take Samia. Sami.
I shared.
I know, but I want you to share with this one. What is the greatest common factor between 7x and 21? Between 7x and 21. Come on.
Wait.
7 and 21. 7, huh?
7.
7, we'll take 7. And what remains inside as a quantity will be what?
Yes.
Okay, so what will be our first term?
You have to break it up.
Okay, so I took a factor of 7 from 7x. So what will be the remaining factor so that when I multiply that together, it will be 7x. We're taking them apart this time. So what is that thing that I multiply? What is that factor that I'll multiply to 7 equals 7x? Anybody could help? Karina?
I want to talk so bad.
Okay, Raymond, let's go. Talk this. What will be the answer?
1x.
1x or just x? 1x or just x is correct.
X.
1x is okay. If you have, I'll explain to you later on. So what's the other quantity? What's the other factor?
It can be 3 or 7. It will be 3. 3.
It will be 3. If you want to go check, Raymond, 7 times x is 7x. 7 times 3 is 21. Again, I'm gonna just like a little quick side trip again. If you just see x, it means there is a hidden number 1 over here as your coefficient, and there's a hidden exponent that is 1. So if you see anything, a variable, let's say a, that means it has 1a exponent 1, or 1a to the power of 1, or 1x to the power of 1. It always have the coefficient of 1, and it always have the exponent of 1, even you don't see it. If you're just gonna say y, that automatically has 1 coefficient and the exponent of 1. Alright? Just to clarify a little bit. So now this is our answer. For the second one.
No, how come, it's, I don't get how do we get the answer for A?
Where's for letter A? You don't get how we get them? Okay. So let's drill it a little bit. Okay. Give me the factors of 7x. What are the factors of 7x? So
1 and
7x,
7.
1 and 7, 1 and 7 and x. What are the factors of 21?
3 and 7.
3 and 7. What is the greatest common factor between the two?
7.
So take 7, right? And take 7. So I put 7 over here. So what remains the quantity inside is 1 times x, which is x. And then the plus sign over here, we put it here. And then the 3, that's the remaining factor. Because we know that 7 times 3 is 21. The remaining factor, we take it out, is 3. So that's why we got 7 parentheses x plus 3. And if you want to go back and check, 7 times x is 7x. And then 7 times 3 is 21. Did I make it clear?
Yes.
Alright, let's go to the next one.
Are we doing number B?
Yeah, so doing letter B.
Right now? Or...
Right now. Let's do letter B right now. Let me erase this one. Kenny, is that question of your gut correct?
Yes, I got it now.
Okay, cool. I
And
like
wait,
that.
Miss Gongora?
Do we have time?
No.
4 minutes.
Miss Gongora, can I say something?
Yes, go ahead.
Wait, is 7 parentheses x plus 3, is that the answer?
For what? For letter B?
For letter A.
For letter A, this is the answer.
Okay.
That's the answer. We cannot put them together. There are two, we were doing backwards now. So for letter B, what is the greatest common factor for B? 15n plus 10. What is the greatest common factor between 15n
5.
plus 10? So we got 5. So if I'm going to take the factor of 5 from 15n, what is the other factor that remains there? 15n. So if I take 5, what do I multiply? Huh?
3 and 5. That will become 3n plus...
So wait, stop. So 15n, I'll take 5 as a factor. What remains is 3n. Is that what you're trying to say, Raymond?
Yeah. 3n plus 2.
Okay. So 3n plus 2. Did you get that, guys? If you want to go back and check, you're going to say 5 times 3n is 15n. Then 5 times 2 is 10. So now we know that that's our answer. Last example for the day. What is the greatest common factor between 44y plus 11?
11.
Okay, 11. And then if I take 11, Raymond, what will it be?
It will become x, no, y.
Not just y.
No. It will become, wait a second.
Can anybody help? Oh,
Wait,
so
it will become 4y.
okay, Karina, that's correct. And then the last one is the last term
Will
is
become 1.
all right. That's correct. So now this is the answer. Take a picture, guys, and then so you have a little bit of review on how to do this.
Wait, don't.
The last part will be your test, and you're gonna go to your Google Classroom to check that you could work with your teacher to go here. So here, so I posted this. You can evaluate.
Say something?
Okay.
Say something?
Go ahead, Raymond.
You said that for March 22 to 24, homework 3 to 5, adapted practice.
The marks, yeah, I just want you to explore with that one. Just explore. I don't expect you guys to get like amazing grade. I just want you to see what kind of problem is in there. All right, just explore it.
Wait, so can I share my screen?
Yes, hold on. All right, so this is your homework, okay? And
Yeah.
all right.